Hello everyone, hello world, hello all. Welcome to Akone Projects, and my name is Marvin, by the way. Tonight we are having our second session for our webinar workshop entitled Fundamentals of Robotics and AI Technologies. So this one runs for the whole month of April, um, actually 4 Saturdays of April, and before we dive into this webinar workshop, we have some things to discuss. We have a little bit of introduction and a few reminders. This is most especially for our dear participants who have just joined us, those who have just discovered our page, and those who have just realized that we actually exist. All right. By the way, Acne Projects is young company and young and small company. We have just started this almost a year ago, and it aims to be your digitalization partner, right? Um, I'm the founder of this company, and by the way, my name is Marvin. I'm a professional electronics engineer, and at the same time, a faculty, an instructor at ISATU, or Iloilo Science and Technology University, which is located in Iloilo City. Um, we would be glad if you can click that follow button and share it with your friend, share this FB Live with your friends. Um, so that they'll know also that we exist. And of course, we cannot tell you everything about the company, but we would be glad if uh, you can feel free to reach out, contact us for things you want to know about the company, okay, and what we do. All right. So same thing with my profile. If there's anything more that you'd like to know, especially for school purposes, um, if this one, the one that you see is not enough, I'd be glad to share it with you as well. Just let me know what the specific information that you need. Right. So. Um, Going back to Akone projects, we what we basically do is divide that into four main areas. Okay, two major and two minor areas. The two major areas are the ones at the top. We have the Project Link and Project Shift Solve. Project Link is like the forefront, the front-facing side of our of what we do. Okay, we have the ICT solutions and engineering services, and on the back side, behind the scenes, we have our project solve, shift solve, which is all about our R&D of smart systems. Okay, so we are behind the scenes. We are doing some projects. Those I'd like to clarify this. The projects that the smart systems that we are talking about here are our flagship products, okay? Soon to be flagship products, and um, um they are not being um intended for some specific clients, right? So these are our flagship products, which soon, hopefully, would be released to the market, right? So that's behind the scenes, and of course, we cannot disclose some details yet. Of course, we would have to wait for some time before we can provide you some more tangible results and especially those who would like do those who are open to any partnership with us. Right? Feel free to contact us if you'd like to know about uh, our the projects that we do under Project Shift Solve. Okay, and for the minor part, we have Project Card and Project Prints. Project Card is for the electronics product retail and distribution and retail. Of course, we supply our own needs for our services and for our R&D efforts or initiatives. Same thing with Project Prints, our digital design and printing services. Right? So currently, under Project Shift Solve, one of the projects that we do is called Project Safety Squared. So um, we cannot disclose everything yet, but let us know if you're interested about this project, and we would be glad to discuss it with you. Um, and we are open to any form of partnership as for this project. Right? Safety Squared stands for status alerts and foresights on emergencies and threats to your safety. And this is basically intended for smart management for safer spaces. Right? So let us know if you'd like to know more about this project. Okay. And for Project Link, one of the things that we do to, of course, introduce ourselves to everyone, and to at the same time, of course, to participate in the ongoing Industry 4.0 revolution, specifically in the Philippines, knowing that we are somewhat lagging compared to other countries, and knowing that some of these things are not um, not really included in the curriculum or in the discussion proper. So we have these webinar workshops that will help everyone at least be informed of what's in there, with the Industry 4.0, what's with the sustainable development and stuff. So we would like to help um, our educators, our professionals, our students, future professionals, um, be equipped at least, or at least be aware of these things that actually already taking place in many countries. Right? So we have these webinar workshops divided into three series. Currently, we are on the second entry of our um, Electronics Engineering in Industry 4.0 series, wherein we have our fundamentals of robotics and AI technologies. Next month, we're going to have the second entry for the Research Analytics and Data-Driven Solutions series, and the topic would be productivity tools for research and data analysis. And on June, we're going to have the second entry also of the third series, Digitalization for Sustainable Development, wherein the topic would be Disaster Risk Reduction and Management 4.0, Innovation plus Sustainability. Okay, so each of these webinar workshops has 4 sessions, and the um they happen actually every Saturday, or almost every Saturday, right? So, for specifically for the electronics engineering in for Industry 4.0, we already had the first entry last January, getting started with smart systems and IoT. Currently, we have this topic, and then on July, we're going to have the first entry from this series, audio video processing for AI-based applications. And on October, the last entry would be all about wireless technologies for intelligent systems. Okay, so mark your calendars. Soon we're going to announce the exact dates and other details for the next 2 entries from this series. Okay, so now we have a few reminders. I tried to make this very quick, as we already had this one, a more detailed one, last session, right? So this will be quick. This will just be a quick recap, right? So first, each session has 4 parts, followed by a hands-on activity that can be done together with your classmates, colleagues, family, or friends. So right now, specifically, we are going to talk about robot controllers, sensors, and actuators, wherein our subtopics are right here: the role of robot controllers, type of sensors in robotics, actuators and motion systems, and the integration of control and feedback. Okay, and that would be the for the first part. So we're going to have an hour or less of discussion on these subtopics. And on the second part of this session, we're going to have um, a quick demo on the corresponding activity for this session. Right. So regarding the activity, please note that it's okay to share it with your classmates, or it's okay to have the same output with your classmates, colleagues, family, or friends. Just make sure that you don't exceed uh, um, only up to five participants can share the same output. So if you are more than five in your group, then you would have to have at least two different outputs. Okay, so I hope that's clear. To those who would like to avail an e-certificate for this session or for the entire webinar workshop, all you have to do is to fill out the evaluation form, and you may choose to have either a certificate of completion, which is the one that we offer for free. Um, we also have the single certificate of participation. This is to those who are just interested in a specific session, and we also have the bundle certificate to those who are interested in all four sessions. And um, the single certificate of participation can be availed for 100 pesos processing fee, and the bundle certificate of participation can be availed for 250 pesos processing fee, and that comes with a free ebook for this webinar workshop. Right. As for the payment, you can see that in the evaluation form, it will be via GCash, right? And by the way, the evaluation form can be accessed through this QR code, so kindly scan it, or you can type in that URL below to your address bar, to the address bar of your browser. All right. Um, Specifically for the certificate of completion, you will have to complete the evaluation form for all four sessions of the webinar workshop, meaning one evaluation form for each session. So you have to complete them all. And in each time you fill out the evaluation form in a certain session, you will be required to provide a screenshot of your output for the given activity. Okay, because the certificate of completion requires the participants to perform, participate and perform in the given hands-on activity, right? Because it will in the certificate it will indicate that you have completed 24 hours of comprehensive technical training, right? So that means you have to have an output in each session. Okay, I hope that's clear. By the way, that certificate of completion is for free. Unlike this one, for the certificate of participation, you will also have to complete the evaluation form, for the same evaluation form, one for each session of the webinar workshop, where in each session, each evaluation form, you will be asked to submit a screenshot of two things: the proof of payment, or your G screenshot of your GCash confirmation, and the screenshot of this session. So we are not going to accept yet screenshots at this point. So you have to take a screenshot of the actual discussion, okay, not the introduction part. All right. So okay. By the way, in this case, since uh, this one has corresponding processing fee, that means there's no activity output needed, right? Because this is intended to those who are not able to perform the activities. Maybe they already know the featured platform, they already know the necessary skill for this session, or maybe they don't have the laptop to use, or possibly maybe they don't have time to go through the entire uh, activity. Um, so regardless, just if they need a certificate, they can avail the certificate of participation. Okay. Again, for one session only, they can avail it for 100 pesos. But to those who want to complete all four sessions and have a certificate on each, then they can avail the four session bundle for 250 pesos. Okay. And of course, I let us know if you'd like, if you need more clarification on this. Okay. As for the deadlines, please note that for each session, you have 30 days to watch the presentation, this one. Perform the activity if you opt for the certificate of completion, and that is optional to those who opt for the certificate of participation. Okay. And of course, submit the form on or before these dates. May 4 for session 1, May 11 for session 2, May 18 for session 3, and May 25 for session 4. Right? Submission time will be until 11:59 p.m. only of these dates. Right? Moving on. To those who have submitted the evaluation form, hopefully assuming that's valid, you've entered valid details and valid screenshots, then please note that we need 2 to 3 business days to verify the submitted forms and to prepare and send the e-certificates to qualified participants via email. So 2 to 3 business days means that doesn't include holidays and weekends. So for example, if we um today is April 11, 12 is Sunday, 13 will be the first business day, and 14 is the second. So, the earliest time that you can receive the certificate, assuming that you have submitted a valid evaluation form, is at 12:01 a.m. of this coming Tuesday, and that would be April 14. Okay, so that's the earliest. Of course, the sooner you submit the evaluation form, the sooner you might get the certificate for it. Okay, why might get? Because there's a chance that you have submitted an invalid evaluation form probably due to some missing information or due to some wrong attachments. Okay, so by the way, please note that no automatic CPT points or credit units are included for this webinar workshop. But to our participants who are um, educators, maybe in the government, or those who are trying to earn CPT points to renew their license, please note that you can apply for CPT points under self-directed learning. So basically, you will have to fill out a form from PRC and then submit that form along with your copy of this certificate, okay, to earn the corresponding CPT points. So why don't we have automatic CPT points for these webinar workshops. Um, Mainly because majority of our participants are students, and there's only a few participants who are looking for CPT points. Okay, so anyway, rest assured, the certificates can be used for applying for self-directed learning, okay, to earn the CPT points. Okay, I hope that's clear. By the way, the certificates will be sent via Gmail or via your email, right? Next, to minimize possible technical issues, so please note that this webinar workshop is pre-recorded. So, um, maybe to those who have attended our events already a few months ago or a few weeks ago, they have noticed that it's kind of smooth sailing in a way that the seldom we only have delays and some other technical issues, or maybe it's rare. It's a rare case to have some technical issues because we have our webinar workshop pre-recorded only. It's nice because we get to prevent those technical issues, but the problem is we can't have a live Q&A. But that's okay because we are here with you during the FB Live. So you can feel free to ask questions by the comment section, or if you're too shy, you can have it via chat, via email, or the in the given feedback forms in the evaluation form. Um, it would be best to have it via the comment section so that we can see it instantly, right? And I'll try, of course, to respond right away as soon as we see your comments, okay, your questions. All right. Please note also that since it is self-paced, you can feel free to watch the session video at your preferred schedule within a 30-day period. So you have 30 days to pause and play, stop and rewind or go forward. You can do that 30 days within the next 30 days, actually. Right? So this is self-paced, so that means there's no need to stick to this live session. Okay, so if you have some other important things to do, it's okay. No problem, no worries. You can resume um, once you are available. Okay, you can go back here as these would be available for the next 30 days. All right. And to our dear participants who are students, if you are required by your school to submit our business information or possibly my professional profile as the resource speaker, kindly note that some info are too confidential to be shared for school purposes, knowing that we are via FB Live where everyone can see us all around the world. So we have to limit what we share online, but feel free to email us if there are any exact or specific information that you would like to request as required by your school, right? So for now, these are all the information that we can provide about the company. You can take a screenshot, if necessary. Okay, so just crop out my face from the screenshot. All right. Three, two, one, and by the way, the business permit has not been updated here, but rest assured we already have the 2026 permit. Okay, we just don't we always forget to update the template of these slides. All right. Anyway, we can provide you a copy of that or a screenshot of that 26 permit if you really need so. Okay, just email us. Okay. And lastly, let them know you're here. You can tag your friends, your school, company, organization in the comment section. You can have a conversation with them. Just hopefully friendly conversation. Better to tag them so that they can see right away and they know that this presentation, this session exists. Okay? Or maybe to remind them that yeah, hey, it's already about to start, okay, or it's already ongoing. When you converse with others, just don't forget to be respectful to one another, and hopefully we can have the comment section as a safe space for all, right? And once again, we would be glad if you can if you can click that follow button, or you can share it with your friends and everyone else. All right. And if you need more details from the company or from the topic or from me as the resource speaker, feel free to contact us. Okay. And I believe that would be all. Before we formally start our webinar, or I mean our discussion proper, let's watch this quick video.